Attention! Morgan Rogers gives a clear response after Liverpool transfer rumors emerge. Liverpool has already secured a £52 million defender, and it is not Mark Guehi. Urgent! Liverpool makes a decision on Alexander Isak ahead of the Burnley clash. Hello Reds fans, let's check out the latest news from the world's biggest club. Rogers recently highlighted the importance of the trust placed in him by Unai Emery, emphasizing that this support was crucial in his decision to stay at Aston Villa during the summer transfer window. The 23-year-old midfielder made these comments amid transfer rumors linking him to Liverpool in the context of the next phase of Arne Slot's squad restructuring. After the summer window closed, reports began to suggest that Liverpool are looking for a long-term replacement for Mohamed Salah. Morgan Rogers is reportedly a promising option, although Aston Villa's management has shown no interest in selling him so far. Last season, Rogers was named the PFA Young Player of the Year, having scored 30 goals across the Premier League, Champions League, and the FA Cup, a performance that drew attention from rival clubs during the summer market. However, Emery made it clear that he considers Rogers a key part of his project and was not willing to let him go. In an interview with TalkSport, Rogers explained the significance of Emery's support. It means everything. As a player, feeling valued, wanted, and knowing you are considered a key member of the squad is crucial. Fan support is important, but having the manager, the person who actually picks the team, trust you, that means everything. He lets me play, express myself, and he knows I won't always be perfect, but trust that I will give my best. If something doesn't go as planned, that's fine. We try again and move on to the next game. Having a manager like this is exactly what I needed at this stage of my career. Rogers was personally chosen by Emery after impressing at Middlesbrough before an FA Cup match in January 2024. Weeks later, he signed with Aston Villa for £15 million. Since then, his market value has surged. The CIES Football Observatory estimates his transfer value between €108 million, around £93.8 million, and €125 million, approximately £108.4 million. In addition to his club performances, Rogers is part of the England squad set to face Andorra and Serbia in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers in September 2025. For Liverpool fans, there is also the opportunity to see this promising talent up close when Aston Villa visits Anfield in the league in early November, providing a unique chance to observe one of the club's potential transfer targets.
If Liverpool managed to sign Mark Guehi next year, but Ibrahima Konate leaves, the Reds could find themselves back at square one in rebuilding the defense. Furthermore, with the possibility of Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk leaving in 2027, a significant window opens to renew the defensive line with young and promising players. This is why some supporters oppose the sale of Jarell Quansah to Bayer Leverkusen this summer. Although his playing time decreased under Arne Slot, Quansah is still seen as a valuable option for the future of Liverpool's defense. Over the next 2 years, the Reds' backline is expected to undergo major changes, especially as plans to replace Van Dijk begin. For a long time, it seemed Liverpool would need an immediate replacement for Van Dijk during the previous summer window. However, with the captain signing a 2-year contract extension in April, this concern is postponed until at least 2027. That is also the year Joe Gomez's contract expires, while Ibrahima Konate could leave in 2026, creating strategic gaps in Liverpool's defense. To strengthen the squad, Giovanni Leone has been added, and the Reds may attempt to re-sign Mark Guehi next year. Yet, considering the expected departures and the need to maintain defensive depth, Arne Slot will likely require at least one more center-back. According to journalist Paul Gorst, Liverpool may already have a solution in Jarell Quansah. Fortunately, the club included a buyback clause in the sale of the 22-year-old, and, according to Gorst, Quansah has already agreed to contract terms if he returns to Anfield in 2027. The interesting thing about Quansah is that he has already signed a contract in case he returns. The buyback clause is €60 million or £52 million. If he comes back in 2 years, everything is already agreed. He has basically signed his future contract with Liverpool in advance. There will be no disagreements between the club and the player, as it is all settled. It's almost like a 2-year loan, with Liverpool paying a fee to get him back. Gorst emphasizes that Jarell Quansah is highly valued by Liverpool and could become a cornerstone of the defense over the next 5 years. His return depends on his performance at Leverkusen, where he started well despite initial challenges, including the sacking of coach Erik ten Hag. Looking ahead to the 2027-2028 season, with Leone, Guéhi, and Quansah in defense, the Reds would have a solid foundation, but they will likely need one more center-back to maintain 4 consistent options. If Van Dijk maintains his current level, he could also sign another extension, providing Liverpool with a balanced mix of youth and experience. The club's management clearly shows long-term strategic planning, with Quansah playing a central role in the defensive rebuild.
The signing of Alexander Isak by Liverpool for £125 million has generated huge anticipation in Merseyside. The 25-year-old striker arrives as the club's new number 9, with enormous expectations following his transfer from Newcastle United. According to the Daily Mail, Liverpool has devised a careful plan to integrate him, balancing the need for match rhythm with the importance of protecting a player who has not competed competitively since May. The international break gives Isak a chance to regain match rhythm with Sweden against Slovenia and Kosovo, while Liverpool carefully monitors his minutes to avoid overexertion. Upon returning to Merseyside, he will join full training at the AXA Training Centre on September 11, with no individual fitness program planned, reflecting the club's cautious approach to his integration. Liverpool faces Burnley on September 14, where Isak is expected to be on the bench, as Arne Slot avoids rushing him into the starting lineup. Upcoming fixtures include Atletico Madrid in the Champions League and the Merseyside Derby against Everton on September 20. Alexander Isak's debut as a starter in the Merseyside Derby promises to be exciting, offering the perfect opportunity for his first major contribution with Liverpool. As the club's biggest signing since Virgil van Dijk, he has the potential to transform the attack with his speed, movement, and precise finishing. The cautious integration planned by Arne Slot reflects a long-term vision, ensuring Isak adapts without pressure, increasing his chances of success. If he shines against Everton at Goodison Park, his debut could become a memorable moment in Liverpool's recent history. Seeing Isak wear the number 9 shirt at Anfield and score in front of the Kop is an image fans are eagerly anticipating. This signing goes beyond reinforcement. It is a statement of intent. Liverpool is active in the market, and Isak could be the striker to lead them to greatness. Following the transfer, Tony Kroos criticized the signing of the Swedish star. On his podcast, Kroos questioned whether Isak really justified the £125 million fee. Quote, "I trust our listeners, but I would say that half of them have never heard of Isak. Judge for yourselves. Seriously. Yes, it's a lot of money, no doubt about it." End quote. Many could have taken the criticism personally, considering that Isak is now well-known worldwide. And you, Reds fan, what do you think of Tony Kroos' comments? Thank you so much for watching this far. See you next time.